Hey, welcome back to Druid's Bees. We are 1 week out from getting our bees, and I think we're ready. Hey, just remember, Druid's Bees, we're not experts in beekeeping. This is our first year doing this, so if you want to watch us mess up or try and figure it out, great. But don't come here looking for advice. Don't do anything that I'm doing. I am just regurgitating the stuff that I'm learning from my bee club, and I'm trying some new experiments along the way. So do your own thing. Don't do my thing. If I'm doing something that you think is going to kill my bees, please let me know. I don't want to do that. But otherwise, if you want an adventure, you want to see what's going on, stick around. But today, let me show you what we did. So as I said before, we're running just my medium box. So I've got 7 frames set up in here. And I got a couple follower boards to take up some extra space. And then I made a feeding box. And so that's what this one is here. Let's crack it open and check inside. So we're running the ratchet strap front to back. That's because in the winter we're going to push all these hives together, and that's the best way to ratchet them down for that. This is only temporary. We'll be building a nice new platform for these guys a little bit once the ground thaws, actually. Once we can't do any digging right now, so once we get a chance to get the ground thawed, then we'll do that. All right, so got my Reflectix cover on the top with a little bit of a packing tape window just so I can look inside and I can see my mason jar feeder. So this is the 2-quart feeder, and this is my little plug. And so when the feeder comes out, the plug goes in. And just a simple little drip feeder. And then what we've done, just a whole bunch of insulation. So these just taking up a little bit of space at the top. But this is 2-inch foam. And so we're running 6 inches of 2-inch foam. And there's my plug. I'll pull the plug out. And then a 1-inch foam board that has a smaller sized hole. So that hole fits nicely with the cap. And then below that is another piece of Reflectix. And that's got the hole in it so they can come up from the bottom. Oh, looks like there's still some fresh glue in here. This did put these deeps together today. I'm glad I saw that. Get that cleaned up now. Yeah, so we're running 3 follower boards. These are 1-inch boards. I am going to get some 1.5-inch foam so I can make them actually as wide as the frames. But this will work to get me started. So we're going to start with 7 frames. The ones in the middle, they're a little bit older. I traded them for some deeps for a friend, so they've already got some drawn comb on them, and then brand new ones on the outside. We spent today going through and waxing all of our frames today. And the bubble wrap on this side, it just gives it a nice tight seal, kind of acts like a little bit of a pressure fitting. So I put in that side first and then push that one down, and it gets me a really nice seal there at the bottom. So yeah, that's my system I'm running. Basically, what I'm trying to do is just take up the volume in there so that they're gonna arrive here in another week. It's still April in Alaska. We can get a whole nother cold snap, and if they don't have to warm that empty deep, that's fine for me. It's gonna be good for them too. So they'll probably only be insulated like that for a few weeks until we start getting some nice, decent, solid, warm temperatures. Then I can pull those foam boards out and just use the feeder directly in there. And then hopefully right around maybe a week before May or right around May 1st, we should get our first dandelions, and then I could just pull that whole feeder out. Yeah, so none of this is a how-to video. This is my digital journal on beekeeping. So someday I'm going to look back at this experiment and I'm going to go, that was a really good idea or that was a terrible idea. Some of you watching this might know that answer already, but we're going to figure it out as we go. Got some great mentors helping me out along the way, and I'm just super excited to get into this. So thanks for stopping by for another episode of the Druid's Bees. If you like what you're seeing and you want to help out, you can buy me a coffee. Like, subscribe, comment, do all those things. Help me out here. Let me know you're watching, and we'll see you around the homestead. Be well.